Hi guys, I'm Danielle. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use HackMD. So first off, what is HackMD? What's markdown? Why do we use them? Markdown is a lightweight markup language we commonly use for README files. It's very similar to HTML in its capabilities, but it's a lot simpler to use. So it's just a language for text, basically. It allows for checkboxes, emojis, buttons, stuff like that. And it's really commonly used in the computer science field because we use it for README files so often. HackMD is a real-time, multi-platform, collaborative base for Markdown. So it kind of just is like an online editor for Markdown, and you can connect it with GitHub so that you can make changes directly to your repository. Okay, so now to create an account, if you don't already have an HackMD account, just click this link. And then on the top right, click the sign in button. And then if you already have an account, you could just sign in, but I like to sign in with GitHub. And signing in with GitHub replaces your need for having to create an account. So I already logged in, but normally it would pop up just GitHub would open up and you'd have to enter in your information and just click login and it would bring you to this page. So now that we have GitHub linked, I'm going to show you how to make a new note. And a note is basically just a file. Okay, so if we want to link this file to a GitHub repository, I'm first going to push to GitHub. And if this is your first time using HackMD, that's not really what your screen's going to look like. It's going to look something like this. Okay, so it's going to ask you to authorize HackMD on GitHub. And you're just going to click the sign in button. Click your account. And then you have the option to authorize all of your repositories or only a few of them. So that really is up to you. I clicked all repositories because I just thought it might be easier. If you click select repositories and want to just click on the one, authorize the one that you're using right now, you could do that because you can always add on more repositories to authorize later. So it's really up to you. But once you've chosen, just click install and authorize. And then I'm going to go back to the page to show you. Okay, so now you're going to want to select your repo. So since you connected your personal account, the repository that you're selecting is going to be one of the ones saved on your account. So this is the my forked version of the DevRel repository. So if you haven't already forked your repository, just do that now. There's another video on it that you can watch. And I'm gonna create a new branch. I'm gonna call it. You should have already created your branch at this point, but I'm just gonna create a new one just to demonstrate it for you guys. So let's call it Danielle example. And then if I scroll all the way up, it should say create a new branch, Danielle example. And because I haven't really done anything with this file, I'm going to be creating a new file. So I'm just going to type in example file and scroll all the way up, create new file. And then at this point, you have to basically stage your commit, or they call it versions, to push. So the name of the version would be the name of your commit. So example file created an example file to demonstrate using HackMD. And I'm gonna hit push. And that should be it. Push successfully. Okay, so yeah, this is where I could just write my markdown code. And on the right, you could see preview. If you click this button on the left, your screen just goes to edit. Click this one on the right, it just goes to the preview. And this one in the middle will show you both. So yeah, I can start writing content. And this all like saves automatically. If you do want to push it though to your repository, you click on these three buttons over here, click versions, and then say I wanted to like upload these changes, I would click save as version, and then I could name it update example file, added title and content. And just once again, like the title and the description are always going to be like public on your repository, so name them appropriately so that people know what you're doing with them. And then I'll click save as version, and you could see an updated version. And then to push that, you're just going to click this up arrow right here. It says push. Select my branch again, Danielle example, and click push. So yeah, that's how you would push the file to the GitHub repository. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to pull a file from a repository. So back to the HackMD main page. And now you're just going to click new note. And then this time, instead of clicking push to GitHub, you're going to click pull from GitHub. Select your repo. So DevRel. I'm going to choose the example one I just made. And then I'm going to select a markdown file. Let's click this example file and pull. So this is the file I just made a minute ago. I'm going to click apply all changes. And now you have that file open on your HackMD page to edit. So let's say I wanted to just add words. So yeah, make any of your edits that you want. And then once again, click menu, versions, save as version, name it. Save as version. And like you'll notice over here is all the changes. And you could see what it looked like before. And then I would just hit push. Make sure that you have the right branch, and then scroll down and hit push. And your push was successful. And yeah, that's basically all you need to know about HackMD.